In this video, I'm going to talk about updates on ResearchGate. Recently, ResearchGate has been updated its websites, and now the ResearchGate score is different than before. If you look into this score breakdown, so now it focuses basically on the citations. Previously, it was focusing on the publication here. So now this is now more inclined toward research because the citation matter a lot. And you see here recommendation, the full text rate and other rates. So you can see here previously the score was like 30, 35, something like this. Now it is in hundred and thousands. Okay, so let's get started. Basically, this is my ResearchGate profile here. So look at here. Now it can be seen that the ResearchGate score is now replaced with the research interest score. So my research interest score is now 711.9, right? And it also shows citations here and H index. And if you look into the subcategory here, this is basically my profile here, and this is my research item. Let's suppose I have 37 research items here. These are included publications and other terms. And if you look into the stats mean it is a statistic. This is the most important one. So look at here, it shows something different. This is my research interest score. Research interest score on the basis of so many things. We will go and see here. This is basically research interest score. It is basically comes from citations here. So this is for example, I have citations almost 1115, so my score is 711. If I quickly go here and see that I am following the people here, so you will see here that their scores are far higher. Let's quickly search my professor here, Rajan Jose, this one. So you will see his score is far higher than mine. My score is 700 and now it is 7,000. But if you compare previously, so my score was almost 35 and my professor's score was 45. So there was very little difference. But now the difference is far higher. You see here, because he has 12,000 citations, almost 13,000, and I have just 1,100 citations. So the research interest score is basically now comes from citations, right? So let's go to states here. This is research interest score. So as we see here that the research interest score basically break down, and it is mostly come from citations, and this is recommendations. Recommendation means that people recommended your work, right? And this is now the full text rates. Look here, ResearchGate introduced this a very important thing that if someone read your full text, so the ResearchGate understand that the ResearchGate member read full text. And these also some other rates. The contribution is also a lot from here. These include so many things, the questions, answers, and also other things, right? So now basically you can see here that previously the score was mainly comes from question answers and from publications, but now it is totally changed now. No more publications, but citations. Publication matters nothing here. Citation matters a lot, right? So this is basically the research interest score, and you can see here the rates. It shows the rates here, right? The total rates here. So it's from publications, full text, other rates, a project, question, etc. This is citation. This is now 1111 recommendation. This means people recommended my work, like these people here. You see here. If you look into go to more here, so these people recommended my work for others, right? And finally, this is mentions. Mentions mean that if somebody or my co-authors basically mention in Twitter or something or some other social media platform, so it also shows that effect here, that 6 times my work has been mentioned on social media, particularly on Twitter or some other platform, but here it only shows on Twitter, right? So this is very important here that the ResearchGate is now basically taking score from citations, not from publications, right? There is also some other terms which I am going to explain in the coming videos, but so far in this video it is only mentioned that the ResearchGate is no more dependent on the publications, but it's only and only from citations, and the score is now called a research interest scores, not ResearchGate score.